Start off by priming my face. I'm using the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. Why is my skin getting so red? It's like really sensitive, that's why. It looks like I have a sunburn. What is going on here? I also like putting my brow hairs in place when I'm applying this primer because it's so sticky. Those shades on the back of my hand, like this. Boom. And I'm just gonna mix them. And then I'm gonna start applying this on my face. And I always like to leave something on the back of my hand so that after I blend it out, if I need some more coverage in certain areas, I can just dip my sponge and get some more. But I haven't done a proper plucking session in a while now, and I love how they look. So I'll use this powder, this color, to fill in my brows, but once I have it on my brush, I'm gonna dip it in the wax. That's how it got dirty, okay? Usually it doesn't look like that. It kind of looks gross, but trust me, it works. I'll start off by lining the bottom part of my brow here. Not trying to be very precise, although I'm going for pretty defined brows. And now I'm gonna take the lightest shade from this palette and I will add that in the front part of my brow, because I don't want this front part to be very dark. My brows look a lot more natural if I'm using a lighter shade in the front here. By dipping that brush in your wax when you have the brow powder on, it will make it a lot easier to create more crisp, sharp lines. Just like something like a pomade, a homemade pomade. Kinda, DIY pomade. Going back to the Born This Way foundation, concealer by Too Faced. This is the shade Cloud, and what I'm gonna do with this is I will clean the bottom part of my brow. I'm going with that light shade of concealer there because it will create the illusion of more lifted brows. And as always, I'm bringing some of that concealer on my crease. I'm not dragging it all the way down to my eyelids, just, you know, in my crease area here. I'll add a little bit of eyeshadow primer on my eyelids. I'm blending it out. And I'm setting all the products that I have on my eyelids, the concealer and the eyeshadow primer, with some powder. A very thin layer of powder over everything. Okay, now we're moving on to the fun part, the eyeshadows. I have these two eyeshadow palettes by Nabla. These are their cutie palettes, and they have different editions, but today I'm gonna use Platinum and Metropolitan. But yeah, they have different editions from this pretty. The quality of the eyeshadows is great, and they've included so many shimmery eyeshadows in these palettes. Most of the shades are shimmery. They also have some matte ones, which is nice. So I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. It's just a very nice brown color, nothing really unique. I'll start off by placing that color in my crease. And I have to be careful because this eyeshadow is very pigmented. And if I apply too much, I'll have a hard time blending it out. So I'm gonna start off by adding a small amount at a time, circular motions to blend it out. And once everything is all nice and blended, I'll take some more. I'm taking that eyeshadow on the edge of that brush. You can't really tell. I'm not dipping my brush like this straight into the eyeshadow. I'm just taking some of it on the edge of that brush. See, most of the product is on this edge here. And then it's super easy, you guys. If you use this trick with your blending brushes, your brush will do all the blending for you. So you place the edge with that eyeshadow directly in your crease. So I'm sticking that edge of that eyeshadow brush in my crease, and then I'm going left and right, circular motions, and boom! Everything looks really nice. Now switching to the other Nabla palette, and I will take this deeper brown shade, really packing that color in the outer third of my eye. Okay, something like this. Look how pigmented that eyeshadow is. It's crazy. Switching to the Sigma, what is this? E36. And I'll go ahead and diffuse just the edges. This is a very tiny, very precise brush for blending. I want to make sure that between my eyelid and my crease, there is no harsh line here. A little bit. I'm gonna use this glitter here. It's by Too Faced, and I'll add it on that area of my eyelid where I have no eyeshadow on. quickly I'm gonna take some of this shade, add it in the center. And then I'm gonna grab some of this one, add it in the inner corner. I will also add a winged eyeliner to this look. Oh, I love it. Now it's time for the lashes. We need to take care of them. I'm gonna give them a quick little curl, some mascara. Oh, I can't stop looking at that look. It's so pretty. Check them out. Look at that curl. They're pointing up to the sky, and they're also very fluffy. They're so 3D. I love lashes like this. So I'll go ahead and glue them on. Yeah, I want to use this concealer here. I haven't used it in a really long time, and this is the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age. It gets really dirty and gross after a few uses. So I'm gonna add this just in this little area here. I don't really have like very dark circles under my eyes, but I have some darkness in this inner corner here that I would like to get rid of. I'm gonna take some of that brown shade which I used in the crease, and I will add that under my lower lashes. I'm always very scared that I might overdo this. Oh, my concealer is creasing here. And I'm stopping right in the center here. I'm gonna take my blending brush and blend it out. Of my eye, this one here, and I'm gonna add it in the very outer corner of my lower lash line, and I'm kind of connecting it with the eyeliner here. Once I blend it out, it will start looking so much better. I want to make sure that everything looks connected. Before setting my concealer under the eyes, I always press it with my finger like this, and this is getting rid of any creases, and it also takes away the excess product. Now I'm gonna add some powder under my eyes to set that concealer in place. A very thin layer. Some of this bronzer, I tried this one out in my previous video, and wow, it's a really nice bronzer. I'm gonna add some of it on the top of my forehead here, blending it into my hairline. This will kind of contour my forehead and add some color. I may also add some on my cheeks, like this. And also some blush. I'm using this one here by ColourPop. It's a really nice pinky blush, and whoa, I think I applied a little bit too much, but this will bring some color back on my face because those concealers are full coverage concealers, so they covered basically everything, and you know, I want to bring back some color. I'm gonna make everything look a little bit more fresh, a little bit more alive, and I also think that blush gives you that youthful look. We're definitely going for something more elegant today, but that doesn't mean that we don't want to look fresh. I love blush so much. Next up, I will line my lips with some lip pencil. This one is by Kevyn Aucoin, and the shade is called Divine. I'm also filling in my lips with it, and some lip gloss on top. Ooh. Now I'm gonna take some of that highlighter on my sponge. I'm gonna add it on my face. Okay, that's probably enough. I've been using this for over a year, and I still have... Can you just please stop? And I'm always using that in my waterline because it adds very nice brightness to the look, especially with more dark looks like this one. Makes everything a little bit more, you know, bright. It also gives me that more... Let me know if you would wear a look like that, and if you would,